this is Rob Borsick, and tonight I want to talk to you about the fun topic of email deliverability. So a funny thing happened to me a little bit ago, and I'm going to name the company so you know who they are, who the players are. What I was doing is I had this company, which was my email service provider, called GetResponse. And what I did was I had my email list set up there, you know, my customer list and my potential customer list, and I could send them out emails. And what happened was one time my son said to me, "Hey, I didn't get an email from you." He had signed up for one of my books or something like that, and come to find out he had a Hotmail account. Now, what I did was I went out and got a Hotmail account, added myself to the list, and sent myself an email. And what I found out was that I didn't get the email either. Now, upon checking the logs, I don't think any of my Hotmail clients were getting their emails. So what I did was I contacted GetResponse's support. That didn't seem to be aware of any sort of problem, so they had to escalate it up to their deliverability team. Now, during this time, I had done a little research on my own, and I found this wonderful blog post about how Microsoft will blacklist an email server and it won't allow it to go through to Hotmail. Also during this time, I set up several different emails accounts. One at Gmail, one at Hotmail, .Mac, one at my local internet service provider, which is Comcast, and then I also set one up for my, I have my one for my local domain, robertborsick.com. But what I did was I took all those and I added them to my email list. So what I could do is I could check when I send an email out. So after a couple days, GetResponse's deliverability team recontacted me back and told me that they had resolved the issue and that I need to be more careful next time because they might not be able to help me in the future if this happens again. Wow, I really felt bad. I checked my list and I have approximately 50 Hotmail people on there that weren't getting their emails, okay, that I would email maybe once a week, maybe once every other week. So I don't think that's really enough email to consider me a spammer. Now, what I did was upon that, I picked up my email list and I moved all my list over to Aweber. Now, I want to say something about Aweber right off the bat. What they lack in features, they definitely make up with their support department. Their support is A+. So about a month into using Aweber, the same thing happened. My Hotmail people weren't receiving their emails. Well, this time I contacted Aweber support, told them what was happening. They instantly let me know back that they apologized for the issue and that I wasn't the only one to be experiencing this problem, and that they were escalating it up to their deliverability team and they would let me know when the problem was resolved. Well, after a couple days, I hear back from their deliverability team with a nice apology. They had worked with Microsoft to resolve the issues, and the emails that didn't get delivered were being resent to my customers. So that was really nice. I really like Aweber. Now I want to give you a piece of advice. Make sure you're checking your own deliverability. A lot of us worry about open rates, but deliverability is probably the more important one. Go out, get yourself a Hotmail, go out and get yourself a .Mac, a Gmail, make sure you have one for your local domain you're checking, and probably from your internet service provider. So I hope this little tip helps you out. This is Robert Borsick, and please feel free to leave a comment below this video. And I hope you'll visit robertborsick.com. Take care.